as I share in these words, I am extremely overwhelmed. And I too want to thank Darshani. She's come here, she's helped us. We were up all night last night, rehearsing, even though I bumped my head, rehearsing, remembering my speech. So thank you, Darshani. Thank you for all of that. And I think what I really want to thank is Jamaica. I think these types of competitions where children come and show what they can really do and really give is really important. These sort of speech competitions are necessary for some sort of development. When you look back at our history, we've always had good speakers like Griffin. We've always had articulate orators. And I think that is what this competition promotes, that legacy. And that is extremely important. So, to finish, I want to thank Darshani again. I want to thank my teammates, Nia, Tammy, and Erin. I want to thank Jamaica for hosting this amazing competition. And I really want to end poetically, but I can't think of anything. So I thank Optimist for hosting the competition. I always follow the Optimist creed. It's very inspirational. And yes, we visited the Bob Marley Museum, and it was amazing. It was one of the best experiences of my life. So in closing, I say, never give up on your passions, and you will never give up on yourself. Thank you.
All that's left is for Chair Jason to come and give the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon again. I've been so busy that I didn't even remember to prepare a vote of thanks, but I'll try my best to go through. And my co-chair will ably assist me. I just want to thank very much the person who's responsible for guiding us through this afternoon of today's proceedings, Past Governor Cecile Hale. Thank you so very much for the excellent expert job you did. And we have a small token of appreciation for you. Well, medium size. My co-chair, Marsha, I've been calling her Marcia for our entire period chatting on the phone and conference calls, only to be told a few days ago, I prefer to be called Marsha. But I would just like to say thank you very much, first for invoking God's presence, but most importantly for the wonderful job you did on the ground in Jamaica. Making sure that everything is organized, both Merlene in Barbados, Merlene Hercules, who is also part of the committee, did an exceptional job. We worked really hard together to make sure today came off the way it did. And so I have a little token of my appreciation, just to thank you for the work you did, and thank you on behalf of the Caribbean District. Dave Wilson for our tours to the nations. And to just thank you so much for your efforts. And I'm going to have the two Barbudan delegates here teach you a thing or two about Barbuda, correct? We'll have the two Barbudan delegates over here teach you a thing or two about Barbuda. Excellent. We thank our governor, Governor Natalia. Thank you so much for your presence, first of all, journeying all the way here to be with us today. We're really happy to have you, and for the welcome remarks. Our judges, we've said so much about them, but being in the judges' room today, I cannot tell you what a difficult task it is. And so we want to thank you again for your efforts today, and for working so hard to make sure you have this afternoon. We just want to thank all those lovely optimists in Jamaica. I can't call all the names because there's so many persons. Sorry? Call the names. There's so many persons who work behind the scenes, both at registration, with refreshments, with transportation, being called at the last minute to do this and to do that. And so we just want you to salute yourselves. A round of applause. Thank you so much for your efforts to make sure that the competition came out the way it did. We want to also thank the teachers, the trainers, the chaperones, the clubs who took part in this competition. It could not have been done without you. It's the hard work that you do during the initial competition and then even harder work you do after that, preparing the delegates to shine today, that made such a big difference. Parents, teachers, chaperones, trainers, thank you so much for the work you do with our young people every day. And finally, and by no means least, actually before we go there, I'd just like to thank all our participants today. You made us so very proud, sitting here and listening to you speaking on this particular topic. I've been around the competition for many, many years, and every time I see the topic each year, I'm like, what would I have written on this if I had to write? And it's always so amazing when you hear the different presentations, how you look at them so uniquely, how different you look at the topic and your presentations. We salute you today, and we are very, very happy to have you. And I must say, our country, our Caribbean, we're in wonderful hands, no matter what nobody says. We salute you, our young people. Thank you all for coming out today. Well, I will not wrap up. I will leave that to Governor Cecile. Thank you, thank you, and thank you.
Okay, and of course, the only way to end this, in addition to all those thanks, I'm going to ask everyone to stand and recite the Optimist Creed, which is on your program. Can we ask Chief Judge to start? Chief Judge, can you start by saying, promise yourself.
Be so strong that nothing can disturb your peace of mind. To talk health, happiness, and prosperity to every person you meet. To make all your friends feel